Buh. Gah. Guys, I'm gonna level with you. It's a good day today. It is a good day today. Full head of hair, you're so real for that. You're so real for that. Wow. Let me get 10 full heads of hair, please, for just how true that and real that was. That was really special. I really like that. All right, anyway, soundtrack. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back, guys. What am I on about? Not much, frankly, usually ever, but it's a good day. Ultimate Forge came out yesterday. Tonight I'm going to be working on the YouTube short talking about it and get started on the main video for it. People are making some really, really cool maps on it. I've been seeing them posting in Discord. It's awesome. I'm super happy about it. And today I get to work on my current favorite map, Permafrost, which is so much fun, by the way. God, I love this map. It's so good. And one of the things we're going to be working on is Ultimate Forge Workshop. It sure is. You can go download it right now. It's out. It's officially out. I haven't made the big announcement to videos and stuff for it, but it's out. It's done. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Build some awesome maps. They're safe. If I ask someone about it, you can just ask away. You don't even have to preamble with a secondary question to ask if you can ask. You can just ask. About the Falcata? No Falcata in Ultimate Forge. That's a whole other vehicle. We already have the Saber, the Sparrowhawk, the Vulture, the Hornet, the Falcon, the Wombat. I think we're good on UNSC air vehicles, personally. Maybe for another mod, I would love to include Scooby-Doo's Falcata. It's such a great vehicle. Is it 2.0? It's 2.0! Ultimate Forge 2.0 is out! It's done! It's complete! I'll probably do some bug fixes and updates and things just to patch it, any little minor issues that people didn't catch. Maybe like some balancing bug fixes, etc., etc. Other than that, though, it's done. It's done. Go play it. Go make maps. Have fun. Do whatever you want. It's great. And now we permafrost. This map is so fun, man. It's so damn fun. Every time we play it, I'm just so happy. I have such a great time. Oh, now then, I gotta go ahead and turn the audio on. I turn that frickin' stuff right off. Here we are, looking at a big anti-air cannon. You might be looking at this and you might be like, you know what? You freaking know what? That's a really red anti-air cannon, and if you thought that, you would be correct. It is more red than the standard anti-air cannon, because the standard one looks like... Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. It looks like... this! A more neutral, brownish orange color. Normally it's a lot shinier, to be honest, but this map is pretty dull, because it's snowy and sad. But... guess what? There's not just a red variant of the anti-air cannon, that's right. There's also, if you can believe it, a blue variant as well! Master Oof, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it.
Snow we canvas have ice instead of water?
Theoretically, yes, but I'm not going to change that because it will break everyone's maps. But yeah, I mean, like, physically, yes, that could be a thing, but Ultimate Forge is done. It's over. It's done. I just want to patch it, give it some updates. Everything else on it's fine. Blue variant, I know. It actually looks pretty good in blue. I think this would look good in, like, any color, to be honest. But yeah, so the reason this is here, as you could probably imagine, is because this is going to be a point that you're going to be able to capture. If you're on blue team over there, you can capture this and make it blue. If you're on red team over there, you can capture it and make it red. Skullworks! 14 months of Skullworks, thank you very much! Appreciate it. Said 14 months. I've paid for this for 14 months. I think there should be a smiling emoji there, personally. I think there should be a really big smiling emoji. And I think you should smile very big. You know, it's a rough world that we live in. But there's plenty of reasons to smile so big and be so happy. Like this right here, the Covenant anti-air cannon as a functioning vehicle that can have AIs in it. I think that's a reason to smile oh so very big. Oh boy. Now that said, there's no AI that go in it currently, which is very sad, and that does not make me smile big. That makes me frown slightly. And slightly is too much frowning. Probably. I don't really know where I was going with that one, but I want to smile big at this. So, let me show you guys real quick. This is how it looks by default. I did a little temporary test here. This rock is not supposed to be here. I have an agency coming through to collect this very large boulder and remove it so that this guy right here is not halfway within a rock. Ah! Skullworks, thank you for the 10! Appreciate it.
Okay, smiley face emoji.
Thank you for the great big large smile. There is much to smile about in this world. Probably. I don't know what there is to smile about, but I will assume that there is. Alright. Temporary capturing point. It's happening. It says I'm capturing it for blue team. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. It's blue. It turned blue just like that. So, that's cool and all. It functions. But all it's doing right now is when I capture this way too small little capture point, it turns blue after 10 seconds. And that's cool. Will we get Forerunner vehicles? Almost definitely not, because the only Forerunner vehicles that exist are from Halo 4 and 5. And I don't know if I've said this enough on stream, but I think the way that Halo 4 and 5 handled the Forerunners is atrocious, a travesty, and a massive disrespect to the Halo franchise as a whole. So if there was ever going to be a Forerunner vehicle, I would make sure that it's completely brand new, built from the ground up. Now then, let's make this have an AI that gets inside and then shoots stuff, because I think that would be really cool, to be honest. Blah, 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 rejected Halo 4 slander per usual. Yep, pretty much. Nothing's changing. My opinion is still the same. Halo 4 started the Forerunners in the story down a irredeemable path of slop. It's awful and terrible, and I will never, ever like it, and there's nothing anyone could ever say about it to make me like it. Very sad. Anyway, we're going to do a cool BFG capture script. Your opinion changes now? No. I'm going to make a map today, or at least start. Ooh, I can't wait to see what you make. I can't wait to see what everybody's going to make. Now that there's just a limited amount of time for people to make Ultimate Forge maps, I'm genuinely very excited. I was trying to see the comments and things on the Steam Workshop page, because pretty much nobody knows that Ultimate Forge is out right now, because I really haven't announced it anywhere other than just in the Discord server and on the stream here. And well, let's be real, the Discord server and stream isn't that big of an audience, so I'm planning on a YouTube short today. Hopefully we'll get to see some awesome maps made in the map, in the mod. And I want to do a long form video, so after I get my short out sometime in the next couple days, because I'm going to be really busy tomorrow, I would very, very much like to get a full-length video out on Ultimate Forge. It'd be kind of sick. All right, so here is a little script. This is the script right here. This is the whole thing. Well, this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. And what it does is it basically says, if a player on blue team enters this funny little circle right here for 10 seconds straight, this turns into a blue anti-air cannon. So we're going to need to make a logic that allows for not only one player to do it, but for like... Oh shit, no way! Skullworks gifted a membership and sniped Anna directly! Let's go! Congrats, Anna! You're a member now. And thank you, Skullworks, for the generous gift. Let's go, W! Big. Big. Large, even. I want to make a cool system that lets players capture this, but also has like an interrupt section. You know how kind of how the logic for a regular King of the Hill point would be with like contesting and stuff. Not that contesting would really happen ever, but you know, I at least want the opportunity to be there. So this is how it works right now. We test if blue team player 0, aka me, is in the circle, and then we add a number to a variable once every second. And then after 10 seconds, it detects, is it equal to 10, aka has 10 seconds passed? And if so, it wakes up this script right here, which just spawns in the cool BFG. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. It just works. Mr. Raptor, thank you. Or no, congrats. Skullworks just gifted you. Thank you very much for another gifted, Skullworks. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the support. Also, side note, if any of you guys are joining right now and you're like, oh, Rejected's working on Permafrost, I wonder if he's ever going to release Ultimate Forge. It released yesterday. Ultimate Forge 2.0 is out. You can play it right now, and Huge Grass V2 will go to like V2 or V3, or sorry, V2.2 or 2.3, whatever, with a bunch of Ultimate Forge content in it sometime in the next couple days. I'll just be working on that and cooking. Skullworks with another gifted membership. Thank you, dude. You just sniped somebody with a difficult to pronounce name. Congratulations and thank you. Another one. Another one. So here's what I'm going to do. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an AI for the boy here. The big boy. Big old boy. And I'm going to make it pretty straightforward so that it'll just run the AI script once the BFG is summoned in. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I will show it. I will have to make some logic. Release the UF files. JJ, Ultimate Forge 2.0 is out right now on the workshop. What do you mean release the Ultimate Forge files? It's out right now. I think you may be under a misconception that Ultimate Forge is an unreleased mod, and that it's only in a pre-release state on the Steam Workshop, but it is in fact fully released. Skullworks with another gifted. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. And congrats to Iverson, who received it. Please release Ultimate Forge 2. God damn it, Anna. It's out! It's out now! You were trying to play with us. Alright, check this out. We're going to take the Elite Red, the shade guy on the red side of the map. We're going to make a new AI squad, and we're going to call it BFG Red. We're going to place him down, you're not going to believe this. We're going to place him right below the BFG. I know, aka the anti-air cannon. I don't know why he's rotated like this, but we're just going to pretend like that's fine. I'll place him right there. Wait, can I place him on the vehicle? Nope. I can only place him on the rock. Place him on the big Dwayne rock. Alright, so we're going to put him right here, because this is a pretty good spot for the AI to easily be able to enter the driver's seat. So that's pretty good right there. And this guy right here is... It's Skullworks. It's Skullworks with another gifted. Thank you, Skullworks. And congrats to Magentium Prime on getting that membership. W, dude. You just gifted like 5 memberships. Really appreciate it, man. My power came back on at like 2:30 a.m. and ruined my day. I was going to make a late dinner. Damn. When the power goes out, I'm like, what do I do now? Like, yeah, I could just like if the power goes out during the day, it's like, whatever. I can go out and do stuff. I'll go to the park. I'll go run some errands that I was putting off. Or go get a haircut or something else that I just been thinking about for the past couple days. When it goes out at night, it's just like, I'm dead to the world. This is the worst possible thing. I'm gonna have to go read a book. I'm gonna go read one of the many books I've been putting off. Ew! The Blender a good modeling software? I mean, if you're asking that, that would definitely imply that you are a beginner to the 3D modeling world in general. In which case, yes, Blender is the best thing you could learn. So absolutely, W,
Wow.
definitely learn Blender.
Sir, you still aren't working on the Flommen stuff.
Thank you for the 5, Mateus! You are correct. I'm still working on the AI stuff. I'm trying to shove as much AI as I possibly can into the map before it explodes violently, and then I have to scale it back. So all in all, pretty good stuff, you know? Pretty good, pretty good. Can't really complain about it, frankly. Huh. Interesting. Right, anyway, so we've got our Elite Red guy here, BFG Red. He is using the Elite Shade Red guy. I'm going to keep him using that. I think that's a good thing. Skullworks with another gifted. Thank you very much. Congrats to Nick who got it. Let's go. Appreciate it. I literally can't click links in chat. Why would you do that to me? It's very rude. Make a new instance. We're going to do BFG Blue. BFG Blue. And this guy, as you might imagine, is going to be a blue guy. We're going to put him on the player team. We're going to switch his character out from the red Elite Shade to the blue Elite Shade, and we're going to, once again, place him directly against the door of the BFG here, so that way when he spawns in, he immediately goes, oh, time to get in. What he's going to say. That's what all the Elites say. They're like, oh, time to get in. That's what they say that every single time. So he's going to say that now. And we're going to call him, we're going to give him a name actually. We're going to call him BFG01. We're going to call the other guy also BFG01 because we're just crazy with it. We're just crazy with it. So they exist now. I don't have to do anything more with these AI guys. They exist in the exact position I need them to exist in. The only thing we have to do now is to make a script that tells them to do things. So we're going to make the scripts right now and they're going to do things. I think they actually say wart. Yeah, they might. We're going to copy the Covenant Gun Tower scripts here. Here's blue gun towers. So I'm going to copy red gun tower. And I'm going to take this all the way down. I'm going to put them right below right above the shades, actually. So this is going to be red BFG. And we're going to switch up some of the variables and things. So AI red gun tower is going to become AI red BFG. It's going to say red BFG has initially spawned. And we're going to create BFG red, which should be the name of the vehicle, if I recall correctly. BFG red 01. Cool. Then we place the AI guy, which his name is BFG red. I guess I don't even need the 0, 1 now that I think about it. There's only going to be one of these, so we can just do that. Easy peasy. And then we place the AI guy, we place the gun tower, and then we're going to set our new variable, which is this, red BFG to true, and then it sleeps forever. So this is the initial script that runs the guy. So I'm actually going to, because this is, actually, I will keep it continuous for now. I will keep it continuous. So we're just basically waiting for that variable to be false, which it will be by default. But instead I'm going to do true. Sleep forever might be a little heavy, but I guess a one-time spawn isn't the end of the world. Right, so anyway, I'm going to keep this as is for now. What actually makes it set to true? Whatever, I'm not going to worry about the logic of it. I wrote this like a little bit ago. Anyway, we're going to do a BFG red failsafe. This is going to be the thing that decides whether or not to insta-kill this dude and delete the gun tower. So that'll be good. Basically, we just sleep until the red BFG goes to true, which happens when the character dies. We sleep for 3 seconds. We check if the gun tower, not the gun tower, we check if BFG red, BFG 01 is good and happy and healthy or dead. And if he's dead, then we do... You know what, I actually gotta check the BFG's damage states really quickly. I can't write the script unless I know the exact damage state values for it. Let's see. What, I think it's core, right? Core is also the name for this one? Yes. Okay, so in core, we'll just give core a damage state of 0, which will kill it. So BFG red. And then AI kill, BFG red. Easy peasy. So this is basically just going to kill it as soon as, and like delete it and everything, as soon as its health is set to 0. And then we're going to check if the AI red BFG is true and the living count of BFG red is 0. If both of those are true, then that basically confirms that it's dead and we can start the respawn script. So we'll do BFG red has died, sleep for 300. I'm probably going to rework this, but I'm just going to give it the default setup real quick. AI erase, BFG red. Set AI red BFG variable to false, which informs the other scripts. It's just something I keep track of stuff with. Then we will, after, what is that, 30 seconds, create the object again and place it down. We're not going to do this in the end, but I'm just going to make sure it has the exact same logic as the other AIs before I edit it. Red BFG respawned. All right, looks pretty good. All things considered, this is a functional script that will make a red anti-air cannon spawn in whenever I so choose. So I am a little curious to see the variable here. Let's go check it out. So by default, is red BFG, blue BFG. By default, these variables are set to false. And if we look down here, the gun tower is waiting to see, is that variable false? Which it is by default. So if it is, it'll spawn the guy in. But that's not actually how I want this to work. I don't want it to wait until that variable is false, because this guy is going to have a one-time spawn, which is going to happen when a player actually goes in and captures the point. It's going to have a completely separate scripting setup for that. So in order to spawn it in, I actually want this variable to become true. So once this variable is true, the red BFG will spawn in. Not only will it create the red BFG, we're also going to destroy the neutral one. And on the off chance, just to be safe, on the off chance that the blue one is there, we're also going to destroy that. So we destroy the other two BFGs, we spawn in the red one, and then we place in the AI, and then we set the variable to false, which will be the inverse of all the other AIs. Hopefully that doesn't end up getting confusing. So for the failsafe, this is actually good. This basically just says if blah, 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 whatever happens, he dies, etc., etc. So red, that's fine. This basically just double checks and says if, or actually wait, that's true. So, and that sets it to false. Let me go through the logic of this so I don't Guys, I see you in chat counting. And you know what? I appreciate that you guys know your numbers. You know, numbers are hard. It is true. Numbers are super hard sometimes. Look at me, dude. I'm doing numbers right now. I hate it. It's the worst. So we're actually not going to set this variable to false here. We're going to do a much, much simpler way of doing things. So we're going to place him down one time. In fact, I don't even think we need to do this check here. It doesn't have to be a continuous check. We can probably... That's asleep forever. This one's going to be shut down no matter what. Now, whatever. Now then, the failsafe is pretty straightforward. If this guy is true, check every 3 seconds if the health is 0 or less than 0. If so, blow it up, and then I'm just going to put it in asleep forever here as well. As for the respawning, I'm not going to actually let the BFG respawn, at least for now. Instead, what I'm going to do is just have this be a despawner, which will check if the variable is true and it's dead. We'll destroy everything, set this to false, and sleep forever. All in all, pretty good. So that works. Now we have the red guy. Kind of a whatever script. It's not a great thing. But what we can do now, before we go make a quick little thing for him to enter the vehicle, I'm actually going to redo the script that detects the guy. It says, is blue guy in there? And I'm going to temporarily set it to a red guy, and he's going to get very mad at me, which is good because that also lets me test his AI. So, glassing beam, overkill AI alliance, objectives on Spire, BFG capturing. This is what we're looking for. So we're going to temporarily switch this to red. So it's going to say red BFG capturing. And we're going to do BFG cap red, BFG cap red. We're going to rename that to red. And I'm just going to keep it temporarily so blue team can capture because I'm blue team in the editor. Makes things easy. And then if that goes up for... I'm going to make it 5 seconds for now so it doesn't take as long. And then we're going to wake up the BFG captured red script, which I will rename here, that says red player captured BFG, which then destroys neutral, and then we're going to destroy blue, and then we're going to create red. Actually, no, we don't even need to do any of this because that's actually handled now in the script. And then, oh, you know, I can't set variables, so I do need this to be a dormant script. We're going to then multiplayer wake BFG blue initial spawn. So we're going to scroll back down real quick to our lovely BFG, which should be right above the shades. Red BFG. This is going to be a dormant script. We're not going to keep an if statement in it. We'll just organize it very nicely. Look at that, dude. Look, it's so beautiful. It's so organized. You love to see it. So it'll say red BFG is initially spawned, object destroy, object create, blah, 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 AI place. And then we're also going to set BFG AI blue BFG, AI red BFG to true. That'll chill. That'll do its thing. Looks good. And I think everything should be good. That'll then trigger to see these other two scripts, letting them do their thing, which the host will then synchronize with the player, so it doesn't matter. In fact, now that I think about it, the other AI scripts work, so I probably could keep it working that way, but I'm going to do this the safe way. All right, so here's our BFG capturing, blah, 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 MP wake script, BFG captured red, which is this one. Which then MP wakes another script for some reason. I don't really feel that's necessary, but I'm going to simplify this real fast. We're going to do this. Red Phantom, Blue Phantom, yes, all great. This is Gun Tower Red initial spawn. No, it's Gun Tower. Dormant BFG Red initial spawn. So we're going to keep that. Scroll back up. And we don't even need this. So that's just going to directly summon the AI. We're good. We basically just count to 5. Once 5 is counted, because the player's been in the thing for long enough, we summon the red BFG. Pretty straightforward. Should theoretically work. And the last thing we got to do is just make a little command script for him, and then we're chilling. So we'll just copy that. Phantom blue. Shade red, shade blue. We'll just shove it down here. And this will be BFG red 1. And then we just go CS, go to vehicle, BFG red. And we just got to put him in the driver's seat, which for the BFG I think is Scorpion or Ghost. I forget which one that is. Scorpion D, that's the driver's seat. Okay, there might be some errors, so on the off chance there is, we'll turn errors on and then we'll compile. Blah, blah, blah. Gun tower, red... Oh, you know what? I must have forgotten to rename a couple of those scripts, which are right here. BFG red failsafe. BFG red despawn. Alright, let's give that a go. Seeing some amount of errors here. This is not a valid... Oh, right, BFG red cap. I gotta go make that. We have BFG blue cap, I believe, somewhere. BFG cap blue, BFG cap red. Lastly, the thing is not called BFG neutral. Oh, neutral. There we go. Okay, script successfully compiled. So I'm going to quickly give our AI dudes their correct script names so that they know to get in the vehicle right away. And then this should actually just work. So this will be BFG red 0, red 1. BFG red 1. Perfect. And I know the blue guy won't have one, but hopefully that won't give him BFG blue 1. Okay, script successfully compiled. We did all that shenanigans. Let's see what happens. So I'm capturing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he spawned in. He gets in. And he immediately tries to kill me. Holy fuck! It worked. We did it. Jesus. Why is he able to aim so fucking fast, dude? Okay, I don't think he can hit me from here. I think his range is too short. Can he hit me from here? Because he's using the Shade AI, which has a fairly limited range. You know what? I'm gonna switch out his AI for the gun tower guy. Let's see what that is. So it's a red shade. Let's do red gun tower and blue gun tower. Oh shoot! Wait, that was the actual shade. Shade. And then for the BFG, we'll give him the gun tower guy because the gun tower guy can see like insanely far. BFG blue. We'll give him the blue gun tower. Demon, thank you for the 2.
He's right behind me. Oh fuck.
That was his thought. He was like, oh, shit! Alright, let's refresh. Now that he's the gun tower guy, we gotta go recapture the point. A little temporary point here just for the sake of existing. And boom, red guy is alive. He gets in. Tries to kill me. I'm scared. And he should be able to hit me from all the way over here easily. But he might miss at first. Or just not shoot me all together. Maybe he's actually too far. It is kind of a far distance, admittedly. I might be like just out of his range. Let's try here. This little blurry rock. You know, I have a better idea. Let's fly a Falcon around him. I don't know how good his aim is. I have not manually set it up so that he has, like, cracked aim, so he'll probably end up missing to begin with. But, at least I just want to see what his range is and stuff. Cole, thank you so much for the 2, man! Good to see you.
Time for Ultimate Fortune. Thanks, dude.
No problem. Go crazy with it. Thank you for the 2. Your time is appreciated. He's not shooting me for some reason. He might have a particularly low range for this vehicle. He's aiming way above me right now. Oh my god! Jesus! That's fine, actually. Exploding instantly and suddenly definitely didn't scare me. I actually was not even a little bit scared. It's a short shoot range that he does. I need to get... This is the global... weapon properties. So I believe the BFG is called... God, what did I call it? I think it's just anti-air cannon, right? AA turret. Yeah, BFG AA turret. Maximum... Oh, his maximum firing range is 50 units. A little bit small, admittedly. Adam, thank you for the 2, man. Good to see you. Appreciate it.
That thing swinging around to stare at you was fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
It was really scary. Okay. Let's see here. So, for the gun, I want to make his maximum fire range. For a temporary test, I'm going to give him 200 units. His minimum firing range is going to be like, I don't know, 20. It's not that far. He can probably shoot roughly 20. Normal combat range, I'm going to say like 100 to 200. And max special target distance. Specific target regions on a vehicle or unit will be fired upon only under the given distance. I guess 200 as well. It's not really a big deal. Timid combat range, we're going to make that 100, 200. Aggressive combat, or let's do like 50, 200, 50, 200. That way they're both just the same, whether it's timid or aggressive. Or, I don't know, maybe those will interact poorly with each other. I don't know. Anyway, for first burst delay time, I'm going to make it 3 to 4 seconds. Drop weapon load. Actually, no, I'm going to make like 1 to 2 seconds. I'm just going to make them really scary at first. Normal accuracy bounds, 0 to 0.5. Blah, 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 blah. Legendary accuracy, the amount of time. We'll try it out with that at first. We'll see how that goes. Burst origin angle, the range that our starting error can be 0. Actually, I don't know. I'll just do that for now. We'll see what happens. We'll refresh him, capture, see what happens. Orgalorg! Thank you for the 2!
Just tuned in. Standing still is op still.
Yeah. Yeah, for the gun towers, currently it still is pretty OP. We're testing now the BFG, which should be a lot scarier. We'll see how it runs, though. I'm currently editing his, like, properties to see how far he can aim. Right now, I just gave him, like, a pretty insane distance. I don't know what his accuracy is going to be like. I have a vague understanding that he's probably going to miss at first. Jesus. Oh. Dude, he's scary! What the fuck? This is, like, actually something worth getting. I think his projectiles are so fast. Yeah, they are. It's horrifying. You basically lose air superiority the moment somebody captures this thing. I don't know if this is even a good idea anymore. Bro's gonna be cooking me. Did he get out? Ain't no way he got out. Oh, he did not. He did not. He did not. He did not. He just ignored me. Wow.
Does he target the enemy eye banshees?
Thank you for the 2, Demon. Yes, he should target the enemy eye banshees. Ow, what the fuck? He's really good at aiming. Sometimes he just chooses not to look at me. I'm not sure what's up with that. Get 3 shots to a Phantom and you're cooked. 1 shot to a Falcon and you're cooked. Presumably 1 or 2 shots to a Pelican and you're cooked as well. But yeah, he will target the enemy AIs. Just like these gun towers here also target the enemy AIs. He's aiming at somebody right now, that's for sure. I think he's hitting a Banshee. And this guy over here, he's got a pretty crazy range. I'm honestly curious to see just how crazy the range is.
Green is right this time.
Thank you for the 2! Yes, this is a good idea, unironically. Adds cool side objective you can't ignore. I do like that. I mean, that does... I just don't know what he's looking... Oh! Oh, shit! He's evaporating those AIs! Good God! Oh, now he's looking at me. Oh, shit! No boost is so scary on this, dude. Gotta go, bro. Gotta go. He's even in range when I'm over here. I have to, like, this makes these mountains actually feel meaningful. And right now, by the way, his accuracy is not maxed out. His accuracy is default values. I could make him instantly deadly accurate if I wanted to. I only dodged that because I moved my butt out the way. He hit me again. Oh! I'm hiding in the shield, bro. I'm hiding in the fucking shield. I like one-shot miss, kind of like a warning shot. I am curious to see what would happen if I gave him perfect accuracy. Because right now, his accuracy values are actually pretty mid. I don't know if that nukes his AI. Let me see. How close is this to being done? I'm not really sure. It's not, like, super far from being done. Like, most of the core features are in. But there's still a lot of polish and small details, and some certain major features even still need to be done. Oh my God! Got bob and weave. Bob and... He's fucking cooking me, bro. Now the Banshees are getting me to... Oh my God, bro, I'm terrified. Are the Spires spawnable in Ultimate Forge? They are not. The Spires turned out to be poor, destroyable Forge objects. An Invincible Spire is actually not out of the question. It's just a shit ton of work to get working as a Forge object. It's a lot easier to put it into them, bake it into a map that it's not forgeable on, like this. So I decided against making it an Ultimate Forge object, as it would have delayed the mod pretty substantially. Beyond what already was occurring. Well, this is cool, though. I like that this works as well as it does. Maybe for Extinction? Maybe. I kind of like the way that the Spires work here. Alright, I'm out. I'm not even here, bro. You know what? The worst part about this, arguably, is that ground vehicles are also going to get, like, super cooked. Let me try it. Let me try just driving, like, a Warthog around the map and see what happens as far as, like, what the BFG can do. Can it be destroyed? Oh, yeah, 100%. Its core is super vulnerable. I can go try to destroy it right now. He'll probably shoot me before I can get to him, though. I think I might have to make it so he can't aim low. I might have to make a special variant that's just not able to aim down. I hear him firing. He's shooting at stuff. I might have to reduce his range, frankly. He might have too high of a range around the map, generally. Gotta get the fucking rock out of the way. I know. I totally do. Can I even approach him, or is he just, like, too aware? He's aware, he's aware, he's aware, he's aware. I just gotta wait for him to shoot. If I crouch, maybe I can hide and he won't see me. I think he sees me. I suspect he sees me. It's just a feeling, but I think he sees me. Okay, I'll die, right? I'm gonna try something sneaky, alright? I'm at blue base, I got my stanchion. I'll wait for him to fire on some one of the AIs or something. He's looking at something. He sees a bad guy. Oh, the rock is in the way, bro. Ain't no way you see me. You can't shoot me here. I'm too far. Stop looking at me, dude. Stop fucking looking at me! Yeah, the rock is ruining everything. I'm gonna have to re-import the map without the fucking rock. He can't even shoot me, yet he chooses to look at me. What a fucking wiener. I'm gonna have to make his AI visibility range match his shooting range. Thank you for the 2, Demon.
The instant look in your direction was an azzing.
It's terrifying. It was what it is. I hate it. Oh shit. Dude, the Covenant got no chill today, man. I was just trying to shoot at their little gun tower, and look what they're up to, man. Jesus. Jesus! Calm down! Well, I can't test the... Stop looking at me! I can't test the core because the core opens into a goddamn rock. So we gotta remove the fucking rock. But before that, I low-key want to see what this looks like at nighttime. I think it'd be sick. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 3, man.
The rock is ruining everything. The ramblings of a madman.
Fucking rock, man. It's a fucking rock. Look, I give him life. Look, I stand in this circle and I give him life. There we go. Look, he's red now. Ooh, damn that. Those glows. Ooh, look at that glow. I like that. It's pretty, ain't it? I like it. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go to the enemy's base, and we're totally gonna take down their spire. We got this, gamers. This is gonna be so easy. Jesus Christ! Move! Thank you for the 5, Demon!
It's come full circle. You're back to being the rock guy.
Craig, thank you for the super chat. That felt like an overreach. I see what you did there. Look at the glassing, the reach. Master Oof, thank you for the super
rock so rock has friend, _smile.
_smile. Yes, yes, indeed, yes. Alright, listen here, my gamers. I'm removing the goddamn rock from the map.
It seems the Covenant rock strikes again.
It does.
It will never go away, and it will hurt you.
The Covenant rock is real, and it can hurt you. Thank you for the 420. Thank you for the 2 NCIS.
I love the glassing beam. Will it be in huge grass?
I mean, I don't really have any map events on huge grass. I kind of started doing like proper. I experimented with map events on huge grass, but I was kind of bad at it back then. Probably not, but I could definitely give it a try. Let's hide the design aspects of the map. We're gonna do base. No, not portal. Well, I guess we want portals on, but I just want to like manually hide these for now. Mouth blue, mouth, landing pads, bunkers. What else do we need on the human base? Red, ice rocks, foreigner angle thingy, foreigner tower. Don't need my scale model. We need the bases in mid. We need the trees. The rocks. Okay, now we're good.
Rock emoji, rock emoji, rock emoji.
True! Thank you so much, Stink, for the 2. The way that you said rock emoji, when you said the way that that was amazing. I think I need to raise this up a little. Kind of flatten it out, you know? That's probably good. Alright. It's good, isn't it? Maybe I should move some of these trees, actually. Let me turn on snapping to face nearest. Move some of these trees around, you know, they're kind of sequestered amongst each other. What? Among Us. Kind of like that. Move them around a little bit, you know. Oh my god, those trees were inside each other. Ew. Okay, that should be fine. I'm gonna put some trees around the edges here, though. It'd be kind of cool. Just like a couple of them. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's... Whoa. We save the map, and... Farewell, my sweet... I might put rocks, more rocks around it. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. But now we gotta put this back in the game. So I have a special way that a super special way I like to do this. Very easy, though. We do the following. We grab the save. We grab the bevels. We refine our bevel selection, because unfortunately there is no edge groups in Blender, only vertex groups, which means sometimes edges close to each other will become faces. Thank you for the 69 Mono Gamer. God damn, man.
In today's news, The Rock returns and makes a man go mad. Ultimate Forge releases. Rumors of Huge Grass 3.0 have started. And lastly, still no word of the horror mod being released till after GTA 6.
Okay, come on. The horror mod's hardly a priority. But why would people want Huge Grass V3, man? Huge Grass is fine. It's like an okay mod. You know what I mean? It's fun, it's a bit much, but it's cool and it's fun. Does permafrost exist to, like, succeed Huge Grass, you know? You know what I'm about? It exists to succeed the map, to be Huge Grass, but better. Need Huge Grass V3? You're gonna get, like, Huge Grass 2.4, which is gonna have a bunch of Ultimate Forge content in it, which will be pretty cool. Update Mombasa Bridge. It's called Overpass. But yeah, maybe. Master Oof! Think for the 69.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Instead of a lame BFG on capture, we should get a red or blue rock.
Lame BFG on capture, we should get a red. Yeah, and the rock, the rock's cool thing that it does is it changes color. People are like, damn, that's a rock. That's crazy. Try to spawn a carrier, says not enough room. You gotta fly really high into the air. Really, really high into the air. Oh, the clouds of Mombasa. That's a little weird. Maybe remove the teleporter. Make sure there's nothing around. I don't know. Halo 3 Forge is weird. If there's any objects nearby inside of its giant spherical radius, it'll just be like, oh, it's not possible. How long did it take to make this map? A long time. I've been working on it very slowly, manually making every tiny detail about it. It's been a whole process. It's a whole thing. Alright, we got the rock removed. I'm literally editing this whole map, re-exporting the whole map just to fucking remove a single rock. It's fine, really. Alright. I will now export this into the video game, allowing for the map to change its structure. As we speak, the map is now exporting out of Blender. I'm going to access the folder in which the output will be created, and then I'm going to move it into another folder for which the output can then be transferred as an input into the video game. Yay. The Shadow Sentinel Rise wouldn't be cool if it was accompanied by a small army of Sentinels. A lot of people have suggested that, and I do like the idea a lot. The problem is, the small army of Sentinels would overwhelm the map a lot. They would be so tiny that you would basically not see them compared to the Strato Sentinel, and it would make the entire map go, there are now fucking 50 AI, time to delete every object, because there's so much shit going on. Let's delete all the vehicles and the bases. Conceptually, awesome. functionally not feasible in the game engine. The MCC team like woke up one day in the past and was like, you know, well, let's just raise the limits on fucking everything because everyone's on PC now and can handle it. That would be possible, but unfortunately not. It would definitely overload the map if I did a bunch of Sentinels. There's already so many AI on the map. At this point, I'm just adding as many AI to the map as I can until it overloads. How many AI are you functionally limited to in a full lobby? It really depends, because you got to think about it not as AI limits, but as overall game engine limits. Vehicles, weapons, players, items on the ground, objects placed in the map itself all contribute towards the overload limit, and the AI just heavily contribute towards it. So it really is dependent on everything. Did you have to do custom AI pathing on this map? Yes, the map had to go through a lot of iterations to make it work for AI pathing. I had to do a lot of scripting to make it so that the AI pathing works on both day and nighttime and transfers.
Smarty. How about a couple enforcers instead?
Thank you for the 2, Master. I mean, enforcers are doable. I made an enforcer AI years ago. I still have it. It still functions. I think it's missing like one of its weapons, but it's pretty much fun. As you get most AI's vehicles then. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I would love to do infantry, but the problem with infantry is that they're, on a map of this scale, they're completely useless. Even a Wraith, all the way over there, fighting it out, looks like puny. It looks absolutely tiny. The only way that these AI are going to have any impact is to be in vehicles, period. People are like, oh, you should have like a bunch of Marines running around. I'm like, okay, what, so they can just stand around and hog all the map resources? That sounds terrible. Conceptually, again, cool, but when you actually logic it out to trying to make the map function and run good and have impact, it would just be sad. Then Jackal Sniper's a dude. No, again, even a Jackal Sniper would be useless. You know what my version of the Jackal Sniper on this map is? It's the capturable BFG. That's the real Jackal Sniper here, alright? I also, while the map export's in the background, I want to give this a try. I want to see how the Warthog fares in the map. I keep getting stuck inside buildings when placing them on Mombasa. A lot of the big forge objects will get you stuck inside of them. I know what you mean when you say stuck inside. That's actually on me. There's a couple buildings that when I made the physics models ages ago, the physics models are just a little quirky. I apologize ahead of time. That will happen sometimes. I also blame Green because he made some of the physics models, and that takes some of the blame off me. It's actually, now that I think about it, it's actually completely Green's fault entirely, and I have no responsibility for that. Am I about to get cooked right here? He doesn't even notice me. Look at that, he's just chilling over there. Look at that dude. He's aiming at something. What is he aiming at? I think he sees a Banshee off in the distance. But yeah, I would be really scared to be on this bridge if he was actually looking at me. Never use my stuff, that's cap. I like to believe it's true. Oh my god! Jesus! Yeah, if you're on the bridge, he has a brief window where he can shoot at you, so be careful. These giant shield structures that I made here work, this was not intentional at all, but they work amazingly to block lower line of sight from this dude. Like, really well. He can basically only see you, like, when you're on the middle bridge. Everything else is just purely aerial combat and anti-air. The penis rocks. Your penis looks like these? Go to a doctor, bro! What do you mean? This looks nothing like a penis. Oh, the map exported from Blender. Alright, that's good, that's good. I am now going to place it into the video game. I'm also going to copy and paste it for the night version. We're going to import it into the game.
Some beautiful midday weather in the map.
Thank you for the 3, 2, whatever that was. I guess, yeah. Snowing. It's really foggy. I have been debating. I do like the general midday vibe of this whole thing, but I am low-key considering switching the time of day to be more like sunset. It's honestly hard for me to decide on anything yet until I can bake actual meaningful non-super dark shadowed lighting, but I'm not going to be able to do that until I switch the map into two different pieces. The map does not want to light bake when it is one gigantic BSP. It gets very sad and it cries and then it tries to kill me. I've woken up to this map trying to strangle me in my sleep every time I dare to light bake it. Let's see, what did you say, Lost Fire? When the carrier glasses, shouldn't the snow turn into small fiery embers like we see on the package? Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I can't necessarily dynamically change the atmosphere properties of the map, but what I could do is modify certain aspects of the terrain by, like, spawning in a scenery object, but I can't do that until I get the final terrain in for the map. Frankly, we're really close to the final terrain on the map. I just need to finish up these bases here. These guys are still a work in progress. But once I get these guys finished, I just need to do a little bit more texturing, remodel a couple pieces. Like, I hate this little overhang bit. I think it sucks. I want to finish that up. And once I basically split the map down the middle, this is what I did with Huge Grass. Once I finalized Huge Grass's terrain, I kind of just split it up into two pieces. That's what I'll do here as well. Destroy some of the bridges when the beam goes off. As cool as that sounds conceptually, would ruin the flow of the map. Ground vehicles would essentially have no way of crossing the map. Also, people stopped talking about switching the bridges out for other types of bridges. Now everybody's just okay with them being the Forerunner bridges. I love that. I love that. You know what I really do like? Let me just rant and fucking stroke my own ego for a second. But, like, in reality, I love looking at this map, right? We're looking at it, and it looks really messy and complicated. I love that, dude. I fucking love that I look, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to focus on. It just looks so busy. But I think that's so good for a map of this scale. Like, that was something Huge Grass did not have at all, right? Huge Grass was not busy. It was, like, very open. It was so open. There were terrain features, but hardly. It's so flat and open for most of Huge Grass. Whereas here we have, like, rocks and spires and hills and trees, and it's all separated out. There's lines of sight and cliffs and differences in elevation. It's much nicer. I feel really happy to see that the map has become something, like, much more playable. Makes me happy. So I'm trouble with the ODST drop pod ultimate. How does he use with a clamp? Just spawn in a clamp, and then the ODST drop pod, you just gotta kind of like carefully push it up in there, and then it'll float and magnetize to it. I saw you change the thumbnails. Did you change the turrets to the Halo 3 ones? Oh, if you're talking... No. Those are still the Halo 2 ones, so I made them more accurate for ground vehicles. They're still reasonably good at base defense. You do have to be wary of them, but they're not going to, like, insta-kill you guaranteed. But then I added this one. This will become red or blue. I'm removing the rock right now. The new version without the rock is importing. And the way it's going to work is you will capture this by standing in here for probably, like, 10 seconds. So right now I'm blue team, but it's going to capture it for red team here. And then it becomes a red team turret, and now this guy will run anti-air for my team until somebody destroys it. I may have to come up with another alternative method to have this thing be destroyable, because when the core is exposed, it might not shoot enemies if somebody gets really close to it. Can you capture it back? No, you have to kill it, and then you can capture it back. Why not? I mean, I guess I could make that happen. A shield around it would be neat. I feel like that'd be a little bit overkill, frankly. It's already pretty powerful. Will the BFG kills count towards whoever captured its kill streak? No, so in like Team Slayer it would suck, but it's really good on objective modes. It'll just absolutely nuke anybody who gets close. Jesus, bro. Just nuked a Banshee like it was effortless. Yeah, I definitely got to rein in its AI a little bit and tweak it. Like, damn, bro, there goes another Banshee. Straight cooked it. He's looking. He wants to hit that blue wraith, but it's just out of its range. I need to make its visibility range match its firing range. Right now, its firing range is limited to, I believe, about 200 world units. And its visual range, though, is about 300. So he can see 100 units out past what he's allowed to fire at. I don't necessarily like that. I want those two to be in line with one another. That way, it's like not locking onto enemies from really far away. Oh, he spotted a Banshee, didn't he? Did he spot a Banshee? Or is he looking at the Phantom, maybe? Oh, he saw something. Now he's just looking around. He doesn't see anything. Well, whenever a Banshee finally comes out of the base, he will definitely cook him. Not me, just hiding behind the hill. Banshees. I still, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to make this giant dome shield not register to the AIs at all. Also, low-key want to add back in the charge up on this. Currently, this just instantly fires and it has no charge up, but I think having the charge up would go kind of cool. Would go kind of crazy. But look at him. He's dialed in. He's dialed in. He's just waiting. He's dialed in. Oh, he's going to go for it. I don't know what he's looking at, but he's dialed the fuck in, bro. What's he looking at? Oh, he sees the Wraith. He wants the Wraith. Perfect tracking. Absurd accuracy. Is the shield a scenery object? Yeah. I might have to switch it to a crate. Oh my god! Somehow the Wraith survived. And he's dead. Oh, there's a Banshee. Cooked them! Because can't you set a pathfinding policy for it? Yeah, I have a pathfinding set to none, both in-game and in the tag itself, and they still don't care, even after generating pathfinding again. So I'm a little confused. And there goes the blue ghosts. Man, realistically, I gotta put his range in. Jesus Christ! Two other ideas. Imagine we can capture the Halo 3 gun platforms like in Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know how it works in Star Wars Battlefront, but this is a capturable platform. The whole point of this is that the teams get to come in. I have a temporary mini circle right here that if you stand in, it captures it for your team. So that's how this one's going to work. I want to add some cool holographic effects to this and some other AI-related things that lets players be better informed. I want to have some cool glowing, like, spawn effects and things like that. I think it'd be kind of sick. I really love the events. I'm glad you like it. I think they're sick. We gotta test the next playtest. I'm hoping I reworked the entire script setup for the glassing beam, so that should now synchronize with players. I know obviously the Strato Sentinel works. Obviously the towers going down work. About a flood event where flood falls on the map. I mean, I like it conceptually, but it would just get in the way of a lot of the stuff that already exists in the map. Like, I would have to sacrifice the team-based AIs to spawn in a bunch of flood AIs, and most of the flood AIs are going to be useless because you're going to be in scorpions and speedy warthogs and flying vehicles and mega mantises. So, like, the flood are just going to become super useless against that. Also, the flood don't synchronize very well because they're melee focused for the most part. I would have to, like, rework their animation graphs pretty heavily. Oh! Finally. It's importing. It's rebuilding the pathfinding for the new version. While it does that, actually, we're going to run the Huge Towers night map as well. It's way too cold. That's true. The Flood don't like the cold very much. That's probably science. Pretty sure that's science. Scientifically accurate. You know, maybe they were on the mission Halo and also like Quarantine Zone where they were in the snow. But I can tell you what, they didn't like it very much. I don't think we should do that to the Flood. I think we should respect the Flood a little bit. and be nicer to them. Dude, where's my mouse? This fucking program has stolen my mouse. Hello? Oh, it's building pathfinding still. We're good. Is the moon still cut in half? Yeah, I have not fixed the nighttime skybox yet. Thoughts on jackrabbits? They'd be great. Especially on this map. Jackrabbits would go crazy hard. I'd like to add them. Make a snow variant of them. Throw them in there. Give them like a fancy turret. I added JS's, whatchamacallit? I added JS's Kestrel. His Kestrel. It's super fucking sick vehicle, the Kestrel. So that's in. And I think the Sparrowhawk, not the Sparrowhawk, the Jackrabbit would be like ideal for this map in the same way that the Kestrel is. More ground vehicles, the better. We're already, in my opinion, maxed out on flying vehicles. One Phantom for each team, one Pelican for each team, and one Falcon for each team. We're good. There's even AI Banshees on each team. Like, that's plenty of air vehicles. I'm literally adding an anti-air cannon to nerf the air vehicles even harder, so stuff like the Jackrabbit, I'm with it. Oh, it worked. Oh, he's fucking floating. I didn't bring the ground up, and I'll deal with that later. All right, we'll temporarily put this here. I'll probably make a larger circle object for this because, honestly, it's a little bit small for something like the BFG. I think the radius should be a bit bigger. We'll move the trigger volume down as well. Should match up pretty well so long as I, like, do that. Let's capture it for red team here. There we go. It's red team now. Now, I'm going to try to snipe this thing with the stanchion. I may have to remove, I may have to reduce its core. Oh, look, the core exposed now. I can see it. Stop looking at me! I'm going to give him a unique AI that only has 200 meters, so he stops fucking looking at me, man. God damn. Does the Reach AA gunner look bad? No, I'm just not going to do the Reach AA cannon. Stop. What? You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm sitting here acting like I'm, like, helpless to solving this problem. I am, in fact, not. Here's what we're going to do. Objects, characters, elite, excuse me, elite red. We're going to go to the character elite red. All right, so we're going to take the gun tower guy. This is going to be elite red BFG. Going to be the exact same dude as the gun tower, but with slight differences, but slight, very important differences. All right, his body vitality, blah, 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 don't care. Max vision distance, 200. All right, there we go. Hearing distance, 200. There we go. Easy. And you know what? I need to edit also the generic AI stuff. I don't want this dude even bothering to shoot at people who are close to him, frankly. I want to have it so his weapon, wherever it is, I think it's under here, yeah. Go AA turret, I believe that's it. Yeah. Max, minimum firing range, I'm going to set to like 50. No, 30, 40. 40? Yeah. Normal combat range, bombardment range, timid combat range. Great. Fantastic. Big improvement. I'm going to copy. I'm not even going to make a blue elite BFG guy yet because I need to make sure that this red guy actually works. Then I'll copy and paste him for the blue side. But yeah, let's put our new guy in here. This will be elite red BFG. That's really not going to add any bloat to the map because he's just a copy and paste of an existing character, so all the assets already exist. Not a big deal. Elite red BFG. Let's refresh and go capture that point again. Capturing, capturing, capturing. There we go. He's in. He's scary. Now he won't see me all the way out here anymore, and I can snipe him to my heart's content. Bro, how do you see me? What is that? There's no way I'm in your range. Are you kidding me? Shouldn't be able to look or shoot behind. Yeah, I want to see if there's a way I can maybe like nerf his capabilities to do that, but we'll see. AIs don't really listen to such logic. How the fuck is he still able to see? Did I not switch him out? I swear to God I just switched him out. Elite red BFG. That's the BFG character. Just double check that I'm not being insane right now. Objects, characters, elites, elite red, BFG, perception properties. Nothing goes beyond 200 meters. Oh wait, that's why. There, 200, 200, 200, 200, because he was in a vehicle. 200, 200. Okay. Better. Oh, I hit it. It didn't do anything! What the fuck? When's the next playtest? I'm not sure yet. I want to get this rolling, make sure it all works, and finish the bases ideally. And once the bases are fixed, I think I want to do another playtest. I need to like reduce the health of the core, man. That's actually crazy that it didn't do damage. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, hell yeah, dude. Direct hit. Goodbye. It's really hard to aim on the mouse in this because the sensitivity is so high that like DPI just doesn't even matter. I'm gonna hide. Maybe he won't notice me. Yeah, I don't think he sees me. Yeah, I'm sneaking. He's just looking around, you know, he's chilling. He still doesn't see me, I'm sneaky. I think. There's no enemies in his range yet. So, you know, we're chilling. Everything's fine, man. It's totally fine. Well, did he find a target? I want to add the charge up to him again, by the way. I've totally forgotten to do it, like, multiple times. But in Halo 3, this thing actually has a charge. In here, it's just instantly firing. Oh. Get fucked! Just that easy, man. It's just that easy. Ugh. I think he should target aircraft no matter the distance that's in his field of view. Well, the thing is, he doesn't really have a way of differentiating between an aircraft or any other enemy, so he just kind of sees a bad guy and is like, I'm gonna shoot him. So I just wanted to reduce his... Basically reduced his range to... I don't know how big 200 meters is, but let me see. Does he see me here? Okay, so he can't see me here, which I think is fine. But if I come in a bit closer, so like anywhere here... let's see. He should... I can test it pretty easily with a Falcon, actually. Take the Falcon out real fast. Gotta... Stands for your JBL professional speaker setup. Hey! I need to get a good speaker setup. So he'll definitely see me here, I imagine. This is definitely within 200 meters. Oh wait, he's not alive yet. We gotta go capture this. Let's refresh. Wow. 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 Bing. Okay, he's red now. He's alive. Oh, he sees me from here. I am not safe. Oh, fuck! He's still... Oh! He still sees me all the way from over here. Okay, I've gotten out of his range now. I basically have to be on this entire side of the map. I wonder when he'll notice me. At what right? So it seems to be around this middle... Oh, yeah, a little bit past the middle bridge. He will start to shoot at me. Oh, Jesus, dude. Anti-air is everywhere. He's locked this entire... How did I survive that? How did I... Dude, what is it? I gotta rebuild the whole Falcon, man. I swear to God, I'm gonna rebuild the entire Falcon. It is ridiculous that it is still set up this way. Bro, anybody in range is just getting fucking cooked. But it's great that this is a thing now, because once you capture this guy here, man, he is fucking scary. This is so sick. Hell yeah, it is. I can't wait. The biggest thing is, like, the functionality of the AI fully works, right? I even have the functionality for capturing this guy. I've got functionality for capturing the towers and stuff. The thing that's all missing right now is some more effects design. We need more FX for all of this. I want to have better sounds, better visuals. I want every time the AI spawns in to have a cool effect and a cool sound. When you capture this guy, I want there to be cool effects and sounds going on. I want all of that for the whole map to really just add a level of polish and care to this stuff, making it really feel like it belongs, rather than just stuff teleporting in a boring, early technical kind of way, you know? So that's, I really want to get started on that really soon. And you know, I'm gonna brainstorm that, but I'm gonna brainstorm it while I go pee. Well, let me give you some audio for this guy while he just absolutely cooks anybody on the map. Okay, I will be right back. Enjoy.
Take care not to pee on your cat.
I have returned. How'd you guys enjoy the BFG ambience? Was it good? I presume it was pretty good. Mateus, thank you for the 2! Said, take care not to pee on your cat. Bro, what? I hate it here. I hate it here. Alright, anyway. Anyway. We got our lovely BFG here. Can't complain. Boopy, is there a reason you're trying to destroy my door? Maybe you want to go out even though you just begged to come in? You want to go out? No, you just want the door open. I don't think so, little man. Goodbye, Boopy. Oh, my goodness. Good news, guys. I'm probably getting a haircut tomorrow. I hope. Alright, anyway, BFG is looking pretty cool. Dude, I'm gonna be so real. I think this thing needs a charge up, though. I really do think the BFG needs a charge up. It hasn't had one forever and ever, but I think it should have one. Trim yo wig. It's... Wigs don't grow. Did you know that? So when I have to trim my hair, it's actually just me with hair. So this is how this fires right now. That is not how it fires in Halo 3's campaign. It goes, and then it charges. So it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna take a quick look here, a little look-see, see how this works. So if we go into our sound folder under vehicles, I lied. It's apparently not under vehicles. We're gonna go to device machines. And it's probably should be here, frankly. It's not. I'm going to go hunt it down then. Should be under objects. It's not under BFG vehicle because that's mine. Maybe levels. Let's try levels, solo, voy. Brother man, where's the BFG? I don't understand. I gotta go hunt this down like twice as hard. I gotta hunt down its folder just to find the sounds. Let's see, BFG whole shiny. That's going to use the base map, which is objects level shared BFG. Got it. Objects, levels, shared BFG. And then we'll go into the FX, firing effects. Mateus! Thank you for the 5.
Wigs don't grow, man, you must have quite a deep wig closet then.
Bro, what does that even, what the fuck does that even mean? Hello? What are you, what? You know what, it's fine. Really. It's completely fine. Sound weapons, Covey gun tower. I found it. Alright, we'll go to sounds. It's weird that it's under weapons. That must be... Does that mean it's still using the same sounds from Halo 2? Wait, there's BFG door sounds. What the fuck is this? How did I never add these? What the fuck, man? I didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, there's a charge sound that I never use, which is going to be loud. Apologies ahead of time. It sounds like that when it charges. And then when it fires, I'm sure you're familiar. What does the surround sound version sound like? Oh, I can't play surround sound sounds. It does have video audio desync. That's weird. It shouldn't. So we already have that sound, and that's when it like fires and then charges. Blah 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 blah. But what we probably should have is the charging effect, charging sound. I suspect what the way that it works is that that sound just generally plays. I don't think there's a charging effect on this. So if we go into the BFG's model animations for the campaign version, We have the door open, door close. We have vent release. Maybe it plays the effect directly on it. I'm not sure. Let's see. We have vent release for when the BFG door opens. That's device position. And then on device power. It seems that's the only actual animation. Oh, you know, it's because that's BFG. We don't want just BFG. We want BFG gun. Yeah. It's one of these. Maybe BFG turret. I forget which one it is, but it's one of these for sure. Okay, here's gun tower, charge, sound, and then a firing effect. So I don't think that the charge has an effect associated with it, which is kind of a shame. I kind of wanted to... Yeah, whatever. Where's your Cortana morph suit? I have it. I've had it for quite some time, actually. I just haven't found a good time to use it, because every time I think about doing it, I'm like, God damn, I don't want to do that at all! And then I push it out of my mind, and I feel better. Oh, I gotta do it, though. I know I gotta do it. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I gotta do that. Oh. Alright, we got Kestrels, we got Spawners, we got Mr. Vehicle Mans. People yearn for the morph suit. No, like 3 people do, and everyone else is like, please, God, don't do that. Please, dear God, don't do that. People paid for it? That they did, unfortunately. Calm down, okay? Calm down, okay? Isn't Halo Reach Tyrant on Forge World? That's not the thumbnail! I made a brand new thumbnail for this. What are you talking about? Did it not save? Yeah, what the fuck? That's not even the thumbnail. You're just wrong! But we got this guy working, and it's kind of sick, actually. He's floating a little bit, but that, you know, that's a feature. That's a feature. I removed the rock. We got this guy. I can literally post the thumbnail in supporter. Brother man, I can literally see the thumbnail when I click edit the stream. It's also in the Discord. Dude, here's the announcements. I will screenshot you back. Oh, I just broke my Discord. Thank you for the 5, Mateus.
Guys, he's waiting for 2 things. 1, a special occasion. And 2, his Cortana wig to complete the ensemble.
Oh no, I have that too. Listen, it's actually, if that's what you see, if you see the thumbnail from last stream, that's YouTube clickbaiting you, not me. Not my fault! YouTube is bad. Can't even imagine, they can't even manage, dude. One of the biggest websites in the world. Unbelievable. It's so easy, just do the make it work button, and they never make it work, dude. It's pathetic. Unbelievable. Robot the wig? Yeah, what am I gonna do? Have my normal hair? That's not a very complete cosplay. I'm doing something. I'm doing it right. Right, well, anyway, wraiths are cool and stuff. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, you know what I also need to do, besides setting up the big BFG here for the blue team, which is pretty easy to do, is... honestly, I need to work on that system a little more. But I also very much want to set up... Where is it? These guys. These fucking
so you
scary
do wear wigs.
Do you wear wigs? Thank you for the 2. Turbo stuff, thank you for the 2.
Can you wear nothing under the Cortana suit and also take Viagra beforehand? Asking for a friend.
I mean, physically, can I do that? Yes, physically I'm physically capable of those actions in that particular order. Will I do that? Absolutely not, no. Hold on. We're gonna now see the full experience. Red team capturing the BFG here. Alright, let's capture it for them. Do it for them. Alright, red team has now captured the BFG. And I'm on blue team, and I'm like, oh boy, I am totally going to the enemy base now. All by myself with no backup from my friends. Gonna go for the easy route, man. Just go over down the straight shot. This is so easy, man. Let's do it. Oh my god, excuse me. Jesus! Move, 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 live, survive, survive, we must survive. Ah! Bro, I couldn't even, I straight up could not even get to the base. Which is funny because at the base they have more anti-air. Alright, we'll try it with the Pelican. Is this the fixing the Falcon stream? Not yet, but it will be. The Falcon's just going to be a technical pain in the ass because I'm just going to sit there renaming regions for like ages. Alright, so I'm like, yeah, you know what? We're going to take the Pelican over. Let's take the Pelican, guys. We're coming from the side base. We're flying across the map right out in the open. This is going to be easy, guys. You know, red base may have captured the anti-air cannon, but it's not going to be a big deal, man. It's not going to be a big deal. We got this. We got this. We're going in. No problem. Wasn't even shooting at me. He was too distracted. But that's not a problem either. You know, let's go past their Phantom. Okay, yeah, they got more anti-air. The AIs are cooking me. It's probably fine, though. I just got to get out the way. Okay, I'm taking some damage. Oh, there's two anti-air guns. Okay, 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 that's fine. Really, this is fine. I'll just go over here. You know, I'll just drop them off, and I'll wait for them. Oh, I dropped off my guys there. I dropped off my guys there. It's fine, guys. Really, it's totally fine. This is not a big deal. That was me also getting lucky and not taking direct hits from the anti-air cannon. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you want to do anything, you can't just be like, I'm Kirito from Sword Art Online, and I'm a solo player, and I'm going to get in there and do everything myself. I'm going to win. No, dude. You need your friends to come with you, and you need to be fucking on the ball. And you have AI on your team in Ultimate Forge. Now, yes, I actually could redo the AI in Ultimate Forge to do red versus blue team AI, but I didn't think it was possible for the past several years, so they're set up for specific teams, but I could go back and make red versus blue team AI. It would take up a lot more AI slots, frankly, but yeah, it's actually doable. It would just break everybody's Forge maps. So I'm not going to do it, but I could. Now that I know. Now that Epic Perry figured it out and Permafrost has it. How do you post your Ultimate Forge map? There is a channel in my Discord server for it that has instructions as well. Ooh, people are posting some cool maps already. What is this? Nobody's posting screenshots, so I can't see what they look like, but it's looking pretty cool. So here's some Ultimate Forge maps people have been working on today. Dude, I just love seeing the shit people make. Look at that. So this is the beginning. This is a map called Sawdust, posted to the Discord by Purple Haze, who I think is Anna. Looks kind of sick, not gonna lie. Got a stacked Covenant base. Visually looks pretty awesome. Tons of vehicles. This is some all-out war type shit. There's a human base as well with like a gazillion vehicles inside a crashed frigate. W, dude. W, that's sick. That is dope. I like it. I can't find it in the files. Yeah, there's instructions in the Discord server. Guidelines. I followed Green's instructions. That is a you issue. I believe in you, though. The instructions are rather clear. There, look at that texture, the way it's all fucked up. And I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? Aircraft carrier versus frigate map? Hell yeah. Fucking hell yeah. Oh man, alright, I don't want to have to do more AI setup, but I'm going to do more AI setup, dude. We're going to set up the blue team shade turrets. We did them, right? I did make... Yeah, we did. Okay, here's the blue reach shade turret. Perfect. Yeah, so we're going to set these up really quickly for blue team so they also have terrifying anti-air defenses. My biggest fear right now with the anti-air defenses is that they're way too strong and it becomes just like way too hard. But I think with just the most basic level of team coordination, it should be fun. It should be fun. This is 1. There we go. The backside, we'll put 2. Alright, we'll make it look kind of pretty. Ooh, that's real pretty. I like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Realistically, that shouldn't be a bad position. Let me double check how it looks on the other side of the map. So red team has... Yep, it covers up that. And then this one is covering up barely the middle circle, but exposing slightly. So we'll do the same here. So that it's even. Like that. Good. Good. Alright. A shade turret really can't aim very well unless you happen to be like literally right over here. Alright, so those are both in the correct position. Let me check out the red AA turrets real fast. Shade red 01, shade red 02. This will be shade blue 01. And shade blue 02. Lovely. What's the narrative of this map? The bad guys are on the other side. Kill them. And do whatever the game mode objective is. And also there is Halo stuff happening. During map Skyscraper working on the channel. Skyscraper. I don't know where that is. Oh, there it is. You just posted it. Oh, what the fuck? You're co-oping it. Oh, wait, that's sick. Hello? That's actually so cool. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. You're using the cloud layer to, like, have a multi-story... Oh, that's so cool. I don't think I've seen anybody using the cloud layers on Mombasa Sandbox this way yet. That's really sick. The buildings are, like, poking through the clouds. That's awesome. Can you color code the team vehicles? Yeah, I already have. They're all like this. See, the shade turrets are blue here. The blue team AIs, wherever the hell they are, they're also team colored. The red Phantom, red Wraiths, red Ghosts. Blue Phantom, blue Wraith. I mean, they're already blue. Blue Banshees. Blue turrets. We're going to do Shade Red is going to be a new squad, which I'm going to call Shade Blue 01. And we're going to set their team to player, and then we're going to set the AI type from Elite Red Shade to Elite Blue Shade. I'm going to make him spawn. Going to be, what is it, Shade 01? Yeah, Shade 01. Move him up. And we basically just want this guy to spawn directly behind the shade turret so that when he is spawned in, his programming will say, immediately get inside the shade turret and stop standing around with your thumb up your ass. Easy. I dare say, peasy. Okay, he should be good. And then we're going to get the other guy, which is going to be shade blue 02. Shade blue 02. He's already an elite blue shade. And we'll just make his starting position the exact same way. Place him all the way down there. Raise him up. Move him back. Get him into position. Looks good. He is. I think did I name him Shade 02? I think I named him Shade 02. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so that's how so the naming scheme is accurate. So these guys are good. The last thing I need to do is give them their command scripts and then write in their copy pastable scripts. That's Shade Red 01, Shade Red 02. I'm going to copy this. Boom. Shade Blue 1, Shade Blue 2. And then they're going to go to vehicle, Shade Blue 02, Shade Blue 01. Okay, so those command scripts are now valid. I'm going to give those to them. Did I write 02? No, Shade Blue 2. Not bad. If I compile scripts, it should become valid. I don't think I have anything missing here. Yeah, successfully compiled. And if we look again, this guy has Shade Blue 2. It's no longer red. It's a valid script. Last thing I got to do is just set up the guys' set up their scripts for spawning in. There's phantoms. No, these are the command scripts. We got to go past all the command scripts into here. And there's Shade Red 02. I'm going to copy Shade Red 01 and Shade Red 02. So a lot of script, but it's important. All important checks and fail-safes and the like. So now we have blue shades. And we're just going to write the word blue a lot, basically. Shade Blue 01, initial spawn. We're going to check if the value of blue shade is good. Then we're going to say blue shade 1 is spawned. And then we're going to spawn in shade blue plus the AI shade blue. And then we're going to set the blue shade value to true. Then we're going to have this fail-safe for the first one, check for that value again. And then we're going to spawn in the blue shade, or we're going to check for the blue shade guy. Then we're going to look for shade blue 01 death area. And then if it's dead, we're going to kill it also. I don't know why that's doubled up, but it works. And we'll check for that. Blue, blue, living count, shade, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Blue. I'm probably going to miss one that says blue somewhere, and then it's going to explode, and I'm going to cry. What mod is this? I will show you. It's very, very big, very fun. There's blue shade. I'm setting up the AI so that they respawn after the players kill them. Blue, 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 blue. I probably messed up somewhere, but let's see. Let's compile, see what happens. Oh, that worked. That worked. Damn, that just worked! I'm good at this! Sheesh. When it works, it works. Shade turrets are an amazing idea. They're so awesome, dude. These I forget who originally suggested. I mean, to be fair, multiple people have suggested it over a while, and I have thought it was a good idea, but it took me a minute to get around to it. But yeah, it's been suggested. This is why I love streaming this stuff too, because I don't know if I would have necessarily gone ahead with the shade turret idea off rip. I was like, damn, I'll have to import the entire Reach shade turret and its animations and make its shaders work in Halo 3. It was all me. You're welcome. Well then, you know what? Spamming Spammer is taking credit for it, so I'm just gonna assume it was Spamming Spammer. But yeah, these shade turrets are great. I love them. They're super scary. It was me. It was also oof. Like, look how scary this is, dude. Try to peek while one of these guys are up. Like, I could kill him with a nade easy, but if I didn't have a nade or a way to kill him quickly, they're so scary. Those AA shirt? Yeah, these are AAs. Which they are fucking so scary, by the way. Like, I don't have anybody having captured the big anti-air cannon in the middle, so I'm safe from that for now. Ready to comment, Tyson? No, spamming spammers in live chat only, and you just didn't see that he also said it was him. Look how scary these guys are. I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to capture the enemy base. This is gonna be so fun. Oh! Oh! Like, go, drop off! Like, if I don't have somebody in the side turrets ready to just fucking cook these guys, I am cooked. And that's not even talking about having to dodge the anti-air cannon if the enemy captures it, as well as the banshees. Should I use my map for game night this Sunday? I will. I want to do a bunch of them. It'll be sick. Fucking sick, dude. Look at that. Look at that blue guy hop on in there. W. A little blue elite man. Doing his good blue elite things. Nice. I like it. I like it. And even though my textures are kind of scuffed because I haven't reworked it using the same output, it's still looking, all things considered, pretty good. Pretty dang good. There they go. Look at them all go. Now, the main things stopping us from the next playtest are finishing this base right here, and I guess now finalizing the anti-air cannon. I also have to rework the system, not rework, but edit the system for capturing the bases when destroying the spires. Because right now, players don't hear the alarms going off, and they also don't see the color change. And I suspect the reason for that is due to the way I have it synchronizing, which is unfortunately extremely important to set up correctly. Right now, it works by... There's the dome goes down, we have the target locator spawn, and then red team, blah, blah, blah. But below that, here, yeah, we have the detector. Basically what it's doing is it waits until a player gets in, and then an if statement will be the thing that triggers whether or not the alarm plays, and all that good stuff happens. The problem is none of this syncs. This does not synchronize at all. And frankly, I don't know if there's anything I can do to really fix that as of right now, because it's not that object create and object destroy don't sync. These work perfectly. It's that these if statements are not synchronizing correctly. And there's really no good way to do that, because the way I synchronize stuff, I can synchronize one-time events very easily. But the way that dormant scripts work, which is the only thing that I can synchronize, they are a one-time deal. Let me see. C20 reclaimers. I wonder if there's something I missed. I'm looking at the scripts right now to see, related to the multiplayer stuff. What is non-authoritative objects? Yeah, I'm looking at the side here at the potential things I can do with, what is non-authoritative? I don't know, I just need some way to synchronize this effectively. I'm going to check one more thing on the side. Let's go Halo 1 scripting. And let's see, dormant. I see. I don't think I can use static scripts, unfortunately. Continuous scripts do run regularly, but they don't seem to have a multiplayer wake component. How do you set up one flat capture the flag so one team attacks and only one flag never I honestly don't know. I don't think it's... I'm not sure it's possible, frankly. I know there's like a neutral flag game mode, I think. Maybe in Halo 3. I don't know if they introduced that in Reach first. Frankly, I'm not quite sure. Let me check something real quick. There's one thing I want to try. Let me open up... I'm going to open up the empty version of Huge Towers really quickly. I want to see where all of the errors in the map geometry are, because I suspect I might be able to... I don't think it's that the light mapping is too intense. It could be that the light mapping is too intense, but I want to see if it's possible to light map it without having to do a major BSP change. That would be really, really ideal. You do one bomb. Yeah, I was just thinking that, actually. You could do one bomb assault, and I was thinking about a mod that potentially like replaces the bomb with a flag instead, and then replaces all the assault voice lines and text strings with capture the flag text strings. Making my map where one team is defend the flag from being taken. You could just do a reverse assault where the assault bomb for one team is taken to, like, you have to take it from the enemy's base and capture it like a flag, and then you have to capture the flag by taking the bomb back to their own base and detonating it. And then you can just set the detonation time really low. Okay, so I have nothing on the map currently except for this. Now, these open edges and things really shouldn't be causing errors. I know that these exist. These have existed forever, but it's not a big deal. These technically also aren't a big deal, but they really shouldn't be open edges either. None of these should realistically... These are all the errors. They're all showing right now. And yet, they're not working. Tiny AI cannons, well, we have those. We've got shade turrets. We've got all kinds of stuff, frankly. Maybe I just need to make the... Maybe I just need to make the map resolution, like, unbelievably low. Maybe then it'll be okay with light mapping this BSP. I don't want to do that in the end. I'll definitely end up splitting this into multiple BSPs, but still, it might be maybe the move. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I low-key just want to light map it again. Right now, I think I have the light map resolution at 1K, which is really low for a map of this size, which is probably why I'm going to have to split the BSP into multiple. But, yeah. I want to work on the base a little bit. I think working on the base would be fun. Can I make kill barriers where if people jump off a skyscraper and die, that instead of hitting the ground being stuck down there? I could have made a giant invisible kill sphere object at some point, but currently I just don't have that. Oh, it's technically possible. But it's a bit late. I can't really add anything to the game now, to the map. This is my version of the buildings here. At one point, I even had doorways and stuff. I'm probably going to keep adding the doorways. Probably add them over here as well. Like this. So we'll have the Forerunner type doorways on both sides. It's pretty cool. A lot of billion kill balls. I'm not so sure that's a good idea, but you can. Honestly, I just never even thought about the idea of somebody making a map purely in the sky and eating. I would just, like, normally I just block stuff off with barriers, but yeah. Trid said no stream. Who said no stream? There was no evidence there would be no stream tonight. What the hell? People be lying, man. The idea that I was working with before, that I was interested in doing, was, I believe, taking this part up. Okay, I just have that. Yeah, taking this part up like this. And then moving this forward. Like that. And then I ended up kind of screwing myself over with that shape there. God damn, this got messy. Like how Halo 2 had Halo 2 had just no map barriers, which is very funny, honestly. They just were really careful. And they were like, we just don't need map barriers. Just don't need that shit. So I'm thinking if I just like delete those faces. And maybe like extrude this up to like here. Now I'll probably have to do an arbitrary amount like that. Maybe lower it a bit to about an angle like that. So if I do that, it's just going to be way too thin, so I'll probably need to even raise all of this up somehow. And then maybe extrude this up like so. Perhaps pull it back roughly the same amount. I want to match up those angles. Then we'll connect to this. Do this first. That definitely feels more Forerunner-y to me. I don't really have a way to connect this very well. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll probably just have a shared texture for all that. And anything on the inward face here becomes a bit useless, so I can probably just delete that for now. Probably have to do a subdivision here. Shift V, slide it roughly up like that. 1. I don't even think I need any of this now. I could probably just like... Oh, I'll keep that one. Merge by distance. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I really don't want an overlapping edge here. It's going to drive me crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes there. Subdivide. Drag it roughly here. Subdivide. Drag it roughly here. And then I'm just going to keep doing this until I have them matched up almost perfectly. Now these two are going to get merged. And then that leaves us with this, and on the inside I can delete this edge. And that should be now something I can very quickly and easily close up. What is this? Oh. That's fine. A bit messy, but it'll do. That'll do. Well, end gone. I think that's a better looking Forerunner-y shaped top bit, especially when you compare it to what we have in game right now, which is like extremely thin and odd to look at, frankly. It almost makes me want to like raise it all the way to the top, actually. Maybe I should do that. Maybe just like extend it all the way over, make it more of like a walkway. Who is your favorite Noble team member? Me, Noble 6. I'm the best Noble team member. It's just objectively true. I'm gonna start just chunking away at some stuff here. Get rid of like anything that might be in the way. That should be fine. I like what I had going on there, but I want to make it smoother, so I'm going to go backwards like that. Very aggressively sloped. I want to get rid of these faces. And that should be okay. Then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do a little triangle. And you know what? I don't even need this anymore. We can dissolve that vertice. 1, 2, 3 for a little triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It makes everything simpler. It's beautiful. June, thank you for the 2.
Dying is gay. I'm out.
I heard he canonically did say that. But weirdly, nobody thought it was problematic, so it makes me wonder about what's going on in 2551. What year was Reach in? You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care. Get rid of these. And I think I just want to connect all this up, honestly. Alright, we'll do a line there, have a line connect to there, a line connecting to these. And this will give me an interesting shape there, which I think I'll like. We can do that, make a little n-gon there. And I think that's a better shape for this whole area. Perhaps adding some doors to make it look like a beta. Yeah, there's doors. There's doors in here. There's rooms as well. The rooms aren't done yet. Actually, I need to work on them still. But I have doors and stuff on both sides. I was debating adding doors to this little back hallway and maybe even expanding it into a large room, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Like, that's kind of cool. There's a little extra room back here. It's not bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to shrink it, though, so that a doorway fits here. Let's try this. If I grab that, I can't really... Yeah, whatever, I'll just do this. It's not the biggest deal. We'll share the same floor texture anyway. And that sticks out a little bit much, so I'll grab that, plus the entire loop there. Okay, I think that's good. Now there's like kind of a room here, and obviously there would need to be another door that goes over here, so that way, you know, it all goes together. But it's pretty cool. This is maybe where some players can spawn in. You can spawn here. The doors will kind of open as you get close, and you can walk out, etc., etc. I think it's more interesting than the way it was set up before. I'd also like to have some lights. I want to put some little light props around in these bases to make them look a little nicer. But I'm a big fan of how this looks now, kind of having this sloped ramp. It's a lot more interesting than whatever the fuck was going on with this thing. Gotta fix the textures and stuff now, but, you know, we're cooking a little bit. Feels more Forerunner-y. Not too shabby. Alright, dude. I think I need to get coffee, man. I feel extremely tired today. To be fair, I did, like... go run some errands a bunch, and yesterday... Dude, after stream yesterday, I went to the gym. It was like the middle of the night. I went to the fucking gym. Because lately I haven't had the time to go to the gym in the morning. I was like, oh, let's go at night. That shit exhausted me. That shit exhausted... It's been a minute, dude. I haven't been to the gym in like 2 months. 2 fucking months, dude. I was there religiously for like a month and a half, and then I stopped for like 2 months. East or west? I'm central. I'm in Tejas. Texas. Bull riding, we drink beer. Tell you what, that's what we do here. W physical health, yeah, man. Look at this. Look at these gains, man. Look at those gains. There's totally real gains there. Just squint your eyes a little bit. Right, I'm gonna go make coffee, though. That's what I was doing. I need some motherfucking coffee, man. Feeling a little tired. Feeling a little eepy-peepy, as they do. And honestly, I think one of the reasons I feel tired is because, God, I hate working on these motherfucking bases so much. It's unbelievably the worst thing maybe ever. And you know what, actually? Now, I was gonna say I should light map in the background, but that's just not happening. I wanted to try lowering the light map resolution of the map and then seeing if I could light map it on, like, low with, like, super blurry... shit, but that's just literally not even worth it, frankly. It would be so ass. I use the snowbound bases because they're really small. This map is gigantic. The snowbound bases are tiny. Snowbound base would be like smaller than this little circle here. Like, these bases are pretty big. They don't look big from the distance, but like, these are big. It'll take me a minute to walk around these. I need some stuff in here to help with a sense of scale, frankly. It'd be cool if they actually use the containment-based models and textures. I mean, it's very similar to the containment-based models. I think I even
also, shout out to all the people who made maps yesterday.
True! Thank you for that 5, Demon. I agree. Anybody who made maps yesterday for the stream, thank you. That was fun. I know I was joking around and only gave everybody an hour, so it was tough, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Why did you not sculpt the map into a funny face? That's a good point. I mean, I kind of did if you look at it from above. Kind of looks like a fly or something, you know? Like one eyeball there, and then like some mandibles, and it's got a little proboscis. It's like a butterfly, man. I recall the containment bases has like big spires. Yeah, the only thing I did for the spire was just make this funny little shape here. It looks kind of weird. I gotta redo the texture. Damn, it looks wacky. I did not do that right. But yeah, that's kind of how that is. I think it looks a lot better with these changes. Simplifies it, makes it look less complex overall, and just kind of a bit of, ooh, you know what? Wait. What if I, like, grabbed these and slid them back to match the angle? I bet that would be kind of cool. Like that, and then let's make sure the trim also matches the length a bit there. Or wait, maybe not. That's not the issue. Maybe the issue is that it doesn't match here. Ooh, yeah, dude. Architecture or something. I don't know, man. Coffee. I'm getting there, man. I'm just one that's I'm cooking. My brain stimulated, activating. I also like those angles of containment. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's pretty heavily inspired by containment. In fact, I can show you. I think I still have it on huge towers because that's where I was originally creating the base on. I'm pretty sure I still have containment bases on here. Yeah, these are the containment bases. So, actual scale containment base. You can see the opening area of the map was kind of inspired by it, with like these little side bits and like these little things that wrap around the walls. I very much was inspired by those when I was designing the front shape of this. It would be kind of cool if I added these like bits like strutted out. Please use it. Well, I can't just one-to-one use it. It wouldn't really fit the map. So that's why I made like a custom version of it based on the containment geometry. I had to like make my own because the terrain is not flat like how containment's terrain usually is. Okay, I'm gonna make coffee real quick. Use a spire structure. I could definitely still like yoink this out and then use a spire one instead. Go back to here where I was actually working on it. And I'm going to be adding like instance geometry pieces again, like these, like the doorways. It's funny because you literally can't even see these doorways because they're hidden away. But yeah, the doorways are actually underneath the collision structure for this. It's kind of fun. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go make coffee. Guys, give me 3 seconds. I'll be back. Well, this is the moment I exit frame. 3, you know what? 2.5 seconds. Right back. I totally lied on the coffee part, but I did do it in 2.5 seconds. You just had to count at the right speed to match it. But yeah, I may have completely lied on the coffee part. I realized how late it was, and I got to be up really early for an event I'm going to all day tomorrow. So, yeah, no coffee for me. Because if I have coffee, I'm going to be vibrating violently for the next several hours. Actually, wait, I'm going to the gym tonight again. Maybe I will actually go make coffee. Oh, never mind. I fucking lied, dude. What kind of event? Renaissance Fair. In fact, I also wanted to work on some stuff tonight, but I was going to be up early. Maybe I should call it quits a little early tonight. That way I have time for everything. Who's my favorite blue team character? Oh. Thank you, ADSC, for the 2.
You going to bald people unanimous?
No, I would probably go to haired people unanimous for my excessive hair. Is that where that word came from? People say an excess of, and eventually they just said excessive. An excessive hair. Damn, I wonder if that's how that happened. Renaissance fairs don't really exist anymore. They turned into D&D cosplay events. Yep, pretty much. Last time I went to a Renaissance fair, there were like just a bunch of furries and like anime Renaissance people walking around in cosplay. But I mean, the vibe is still there. It's still people selling meat and mutton and selling their Renaissance wares and whatnot. It's not too bad. But guys, I'm going to be real with you. I am going to head the hell out of here because I'm realizing there's a lot of stuff I got to do tonight. And we already got a bunch of stuff done today, so I'll save a stream for potentially tomorrow. I am going to be at the Renaissance Fair tomorrow, but chances are it's like 50-50 on stream because I don't know how late I'm going to be staying there. Therefore, I don't know if I'm going to even have time to stream tomorrow. I might, though, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to jump out of here, guys. I do very much appreciate y'all tuning in for the stream today. It means a lot to me. We did get some awesome stuff done today. We got the blue base thingy set up there with the turrets. We got this guy set up working actually great. We do need to work on getting like a full team-based thing going for him, but he's very functional and very fucking scary. Red team now, and we tuned his AI to the perfect point where he feels really scary to fly and fight against. We're just going to have to figure out some scripting shenanigans to make some real-time continuous scripts affect things well and correctly. Well, that said, I'm out of here, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the stream today. I am going to head out. So thank you very much, everybody, for all the support. We got gifted memberships today. We got a bunch of super chats. We got a bunch of tips, so thank you. That does mean a lot to me. We're going to be doing the Ultimate Forge game night on people's big finished maps on Sunday. And then next weekend, after this weekend, I also want to do another Ultimate Forge game night as well. And I want to get some really cool theater clips and videos and all that good stuff on it. I will also have a YouTube short out on Ultimate Forge, probably on Sunday as well. That'll be out. So anyway, I'm going to head out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream again. Thank you. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm out, though. Have a good one, you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.